Hi guys, my name is Tahira and I'm a professional Oriental dancer based in Poland. And this is TahiraBDD Dance Diary, where I invite you to dive with me into the world of Oriental dance and all its complexities. Let's begin! Hi, I hope you are all doing well and that you feel good because today we will dance a little bit. We have an instructional video, and in this episode of TahiraBDD Dance Diary, we are coming back to the idea in place or in space. But before we do it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that button down below, also click the little bell next to it, it's the notification button, so you'll be notified about all new videos on my channel from the TahiraBDD Dance Diary series, from the shows and other series, so you will be sure that you will not miss a thing. And of course, if you will like this episode, give me a thumbs up. And now coming back to our main theme, as I've already said, we will be focusing around the idea in place or in space. We've already done it with a couple of rhythms, and I will link all the videos but with this idea down below in the description box for you, so you can check out all of them. And today we will be working with a Masmudi Saghir rhythm, which is also called a baladi rhythm, and this rhythm goes like this. And for those of you who are not familiar with the concept in place or in space, here's a quick reminder. We will be working with two combinations. The first one, in place, will be focusing on dancing on spot using our body, different body accents, body weight, changing of the body weight, generally to work on spot using everything we've got here. And the second combination, in space, will be focusing on using the available space, so more steps, more working outside of our body and using different floor patterns, and in general moving from this one spot we stood in the first combination. And these two ideas are created in order to help you notice that you have a lot of possibilities when you are creating your own combinations or whole choreographies. In space or in place, of course, is just one idea. There are a lot more ideas, but today we will be using this one. Nevertheless, I think that even if you are working with one idea or with two sides of one idea, it's enough to make you aware that you have a really big amount of options to use while creating your own dance combinations. So there's nothing more to say, let's dance. Okay, so let's start with the first combination. The first one is in place, so we will be using our body, the accents, the body weight, and we will be staying mostly in one place and moving around on spot. And we will start this combination with an Egyptian figure 8 and accents in our hip, reflecting the accents in our rhythm. So we will start with the right hip, and we will go like dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. So I've got three times my hips, right, left, and right. And in the meantime, I'm doing the dums with a hip drop. So dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. Then my right leg is free. I'm going with an accent to the right, a regular hip accent. This will be the first dum. And the second dum will be accent with my belly in. So dum dum. And together with my belly, I'm releasing my left leg. Dum dum. And this left leg will be ready to do a big hip circle. So once again, the first count, and doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom, and now I'm doing the circle taka taka doom taka taka ta. So the circle is on the 3 and 4, but in fact it's on the 2, 3 and 4, and I'm doing it accenting the turn. Yes, so here I've got doom doom taka taka doom. So here is my accent with a hip and with my upper body. Doom taka taka ta. Let's do it together. And doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. And here I'm doing accents with my heels. So doom doom, and then I'm going back up with a figure 8, horizontal figure 8. Once again, reversed horizontal figure 8. So this one, but from the position of a big hip circle, and one half of this figure 8 will be also my doom. So doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. So I'm accenting with a change in my body. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, and I'm changing a position. I want to face my left diagonal. Once again, this part, and doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. And here I'm doing 2 hip drops. There is another doom doom, of course. So doom doom, and then I'm turning to the left with steps 1, 2, 3, 4. If you will have enough time to finish the turn with the hips, it will be great, but now I think that the rhythm is a little bit fast, so maybe there's not enough time to make a big finish in our hips, but a little one, I think it will fit. So once again, I've got 2 drops, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Now it's okay, but there in the rhythm it is a little bit faster. So once again, these 4 counts, and I'm starting with a hip drop and with Egyptian figure 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Once again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka taka doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka ta. And from here, I'm doing accent in my heels once again, so I'm staying on spot. Now I've got doom doom, and I'm releasing left leg. I will go with camels to the right, 1 and 2. So I will do 2 camels. Once again, I've got doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Once again, I'm counting it a little bit slower, but then it's a little bit faster, so it will be just fine. You will not feel like you are hanging in the camel waiting for the rest of the rhythm to begin. Once again, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. So here we don't mind the second doom. We don't do any accents. We just catch the first 2. Doom doom camel and camel, and the right leg should be free. And now I'm doing regular hip accents to the right and to the left. This is once again doom doom, and I'm releasing right leg, and then I go with a hip circle, with a turn and a hip circle to finish to the front. Yes, so once again from here, Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. And I'm finishing in the in the central position. Nothing is out of order in my body. I am ready to do another accent. So my body weight is on both of my feet, and now I'm doing accents down, hip locks. Dum, dum, one omi, taka, taka, and another dum I drop down, dum, and then go up, taka, taka, ta. So lock, lock, omi, drop, and up. Once again, lock, lock, omi, drop, and up. Once again, dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. And here you can close your hands in front of you. So dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. And from here we will do this movement with our arms, making this little window. And it's also on the dum, dum. So dum, dum, and then I open, taka, taka, and then once again accent in my heels, dum, and I finish off with a twist, taka, taka, ta. Once again, lock, lock, omi, drop, up, and hands, hands, open, heels, twist, twist, twist. Once again, lock, lock, omi, drop, and up, and hands, hands, open, heels, taka, taka, ta. Okay, let's repeat it from the two heels and camels to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. 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 Once again, a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. 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 Okay, and let's try to repeat it from the beginning, so from the Egyptian figure 8 and the drops, and to link the first part with the second part. And let's do it slowly, and then we'll do it a little bit faster, and then we will try to do it with a rhythm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. 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 Okay, and now with the counting, but a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dum, dum, taka, taka, dum, taka, taka, ta. 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 Okay, so this is the first combination in place. We've got all the elements, so now let's try to dance it with our Masmudi Saghir. Now let's start the second combination. The second combination will be in space, so we are trying to use the available space, and we will move from our spot, working mostly on steps. Of course, there is a lot of body because it's ballet, so you cannot just walk and walk and walk, but this second combination is definitely different than the first one. And we will start it with hip circles along with walking to the right, and we are also catching the first two dooms, and I think that this is the only time that this accent is really visible in this combination, because the rest is mostly about steps, as I've already said. So we're starting with a doom doom taka taka doom. Of course, you see that the second doom is also turned into an accent thanks to a turn, but I'm talking more about body weight and working with our body. This was the first combination. Now we are focusing on the space. So with that being said, no further ado, let's start once again. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, and I'm coming back with a figure 8 in my right hip. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, and I'm making a step with my right leg to diagonal. So once again, accent accent and turn, and an 8 and 8 and step. Once again, 5 6 7 8. Doom doom taka taka doom taka 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 doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. And I'm with crossed legs facing left diagonal. And now I want to turn back, and I'm making accents in my heel, left heel, changing the body weight. Doom doom, and I'm turning myself right back at you. This is my left back diagonal, let's say, yes, or simply left diagonal, because now you're facing back. So once again, I'm making these two dooms, doom, doom, and I'm facing my left diagonal, but then I come back on my right leg, left leg, and I cross once again with the right leg. So I have this little sway, let's say, yes? I've got doom, doom, taka, taka, doom, taka, taka, ta. Once again, you already know that the rhythm is faster. Now it feels like we are hanging between the steps, but then it will fall into place perfectly. So once again, I'm on my right leg, and now back. Doom, doom, taka, taka, doom, taka, taka, ta. Left leg is free, and I'm coming back to the left diagonal once again, but the front one, with hip circles. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. And my right leg is ready to do another step. Once again this part, and doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Okay, let's join these parts together. So I'm starting with a hip circle, and doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Once again, 5 6 7 8. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. Doom doom. Okay, I've got really distracted because I see that on the tree behind the window there is a little sweet, cute squirrel walking up and down. I don't know if you see it. I will check it on the video while editing if it is visible in the video behind the window. Once again, 5 6 7 8. Doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta, doom doom taka taka doom taka taka ta. And from here I'm making 1/8 to the front and 1/8 to the back. These are two different 8s. The one is horizontal and the second one is more 3D, not vertical per se, but from down to up. more to the back. Yes, so 1 and 2 and dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. I'm closing the leg, and now I go to the front with hip drops on accents. So yes, I flight in the beginning because this is the second part that we have really visible accents. So dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. So I'm going to the front and then back. Dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. Preparing my right leg, and now I'm going with a hip twist around this spot. Yes, so dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. And I'm finishing the combination with one turn and with my hips to the front, and you can make some nice pose if you want to. So once again slowly, because the second part I think is a little bit easier than the first one. And dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. Once again, 5, 6, 7, 8, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta. And now let's try to do the first part and the second part together. So once again, from the hip circle, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka, dum dum taka taka dum taka taka ta, 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 dum dum taka taka dum taka ta, dum dum taka taka ta. Okay, and I think that we are ready to do it with the Masmudi Saghir rhythm, so let's go. Okay, so I was so curious about the square outside the window that I've checked it on the phone, and then unfortunately from the angle I am recording you will not see this tree, but believe me, it was really cute. However, I hope that you've liked those ideas and that you've managed to come up with some ideas of yours in order to make your combinations and choreographies more interesting. And I hope you liked this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below so you won't miss new episodes from this and other series on my YouTube channel. And if you want to dance with me and learn from me more in Polish, I invite you to my belly dance online school. And if you want to do it in English, I invite you for now on my UDance online profile, where I have a drum solo tutorial in English, and all the links, as always, I will leave down below in the description box. And also, as always, I encourage you to follow my social media accounts, my Instagram and Facebook accounts, where I post a lot of things connected with my daily Oriental dance life and sometimes more. And let's meet here next week for the new episode of TahiraBDD Dance Diary. Thank you very much for your time and see you soon. Bye!